This is GME News Report, and today we are presenting the results of an exclusive survey conducted by GME. The topic of the survey is safe sex among gays in 8 countries in the Middle East. Full report and data analysis can be found on our website at www.gaymiddleeast.com. With us today in the studio we have Asaf, and he will present the data for us. Hi Asaf, how are you?
Hello, Ayal, I'm fine.
Good. It's good to have you here.
You too.
So, GayMiddleEast.com having a survey. What's the importance of the survey?
The importance of the survey is that the first time ever we have in results and facts about the behavior of gays in 8 countries in the Middle East concerning practicing safe sex. Yeah. It's countries that in some of the countries the government say that there is no gays in those countries, and this is the importance of this survey. Yeah.
I see. How did you conduct the survey?
We conduct the survey by the internet, using the internet, and I can give you no more information than that.
I see. So you basically use the internet as a vehicle to conduct the survey and extract the data from.
Correct.
I see. Correct. I see. So we have 8 countries and we have the results here. How would you like people to understand the results?
Okay. The key question, first I have to say that there was 4 answers possible, 4 answers. You can answer that you never practice safe sex, or this subject needs discussion with your partner that you are doing sex with. You have no comment, it's the 3rd option, and the 4th option was I always make safe sex. That was the key question to understand all the survey results. When you will look at these answers, you will see that all the 8 countries are divided to 2 groups. The group that more than 70% of the people was saying we are always making safe sex, and the 5-country group that have less than 70%.
I see. Yeah, I'm looking at the results right now, and I see that it is indeed like 2 different groups, and there's an increase, I would say, of at least 10 to 13%, even 16%. We have Qatar, Lebanon, and United Arab Emirates ranking in the high 70%, and then we have all the rest who are basically 60%. So how do you explain this discrepancy?
We have possible explanation for that is that in United Arab Emirates that having the 76% the highest.
Meaning the highest, they reported that they always practice safe sex.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. In those countries, we think that the results are so high because in 2 of the 3, United Arab Emirates and Qatar, a lot of the population are immigrants from some Western countries, some Asian countries, that in those countries they had a lot of advocacy on the issue of safe sex and the importance of making safe sex. And those people was also inside the survey. We did not made a survey just for locals and the other one from the immigrants or something like that. For Lebanon, we think that the possible explanation could be that Lebanon, from all those countries, it's the only country that having a gay organization that dealing with the issue, that having advocacy inside the gay population in Beirut and in Lebanon. The name of the organization is Helem, and we think that he's doing a great job.
I see.
And you can see from the results. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So what's unique about, what's the unique piece between the results here and I would say the Western world results?
Yeah, I was just first referring to the top 3, but we have to also look at the bottom of the results. Over there you can see Egypt, and we all know how the Egyptian government treating gays inside Egypt, and there's no possibility to have any advocacy except in the internet to the gays in the Middle East, in Egypt. And that's the results. Only 62%, and it's the lowest, 62% in Egypt say that they are practicing safe sex. After it, there's Syria, Saudi Arabia, and Kuwait, 3 countries that not far from Egypt, in 64%. And again, it's countries that having no communication between the government towards the gay community over there.
It's not really, I would say, well known over there or allowed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And the 5th country is Jordan. It's in 66%. And in Jordan, let's say Jordan is the middle in this survey.
Yeah.
It's the toppest in the bottom results. And let's hope that they are starting a process that next year I hope they will be in the higher results group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How do we know that whoever answered yes, they are practicing safe sex? When they answered yes always, how do we know that they are telling the truth?
That's a good question. We can never know. Also in the West, in those kind of survey, we have a lot of problems. People not saying the truth because a lot of reasons. They don't want other people know that they are doing unsafe sex. From a lot of reasons, why not?
In particular, in the Middle East, why do you think that? I mean, there's a fluctuation. I see in the results there is some sort of fluctuation, but you see there's also no comment is pretty high.
Yeah, it's 2 different questions, but if I can answer for
Sure.
the first one first. It's a typical problem of all those surveys in the West and also in the Middle East. The truth you can never know. And we have more than a reason to think that this is not the real result. A lot of people, we think that from time to time practicing unsafe sex, and even people that always practicing unsafe sex, they are saying in those surveys, yes, we always do that. Always practicing safe sex. It's a problem that we cannot deal with. Only we can take those percents that we got as the highest possible result. And this is what we are doing. This is the highest possible result. We do think that it's much lower than this. But it's also in the West, the same. The difference you touch in the second question you had, the difference between the East countries, Middle East countries, and the West, it's in the answer of no comment and in the answer of need discussion. We see that a lot of people in the Middle East, like 26% in Egypt, 27% in Kuwait, it's around the 20 in other countries, 20% and more say that they don't want to comment on this question. The reason also are very...
they're very vast, exactly.
Yeah, but it is not, it's much less common answer in the Western countries.
I see.
The need discussion results are also problematic in Syria and in Saudi Arabia. A lot of gays said in those surveys that they are making sex also with women, that they are hiding their identity. So it's not affecting only the gay community. It's also affecting the straight community in those countries.
Right.
And those governments, even if they don't like gays, if they're anti-gay, let's say it this way, they have to deal with the safe sex issue. This is health of the whole population.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much for
welcome.
being here. Thank you for watching this broadcast, and once again, full report and data analysis can be found on our website at www.gaymiddleeast.com. We also ask that you share and distribute the survey results in your community. You can also send your comments to the address written below. Once again, thank you very much, and until next time.